Wouldn't it be great to be able to have the writings and the journals and all of the doctrines taught through Wilford Woodruff? And so the Wilford Woodruff Papers Project started. This is something that will impact all members of the church, searchable through the internet. Everything will be transcribed, digitized, to help build and strengthen faith. That's the real intent, is to make it easier for people to access the information. And I hope that all of these wonderful writings that he did throughout all of his life will now bless more lives than they ever have.
Through this project, the materials will be transcribed and made available in a way that's also searchable. So you'll be able to learn more about the history of the early church than you have ever learned before through reading the Wilford Woodruff Papers.
I've come to realize that Wilford Woodruff is not only a great American historian, but also has kept more journals about church history, temple endowment development, and just the relationship with the prophet Joseph. And all of this is being digitized and provided and worked on by the rising generation. If it wasn't for the rising generation, we wouldn't have the success that we have. And so it's just a fascinating project to watch the hand of the Lord bringing forth preserved documents, testimonies that can bless and uplift the lives of others.
I remember when I was getting ready to go on my mission, I was buffeted a little bit. I wish that we could protect the young people from this buffeting that they're getting, but we can't. So the only way to combat it is to provide them with good information. Well, I think that's what the project is doing. That is the whole, I guess it's sort of the second phase of the project. The first phase is to digitize all of his writings, but the second is to then take the nuggets out of that, what's there, and put them in digestible form so that the youth, and really not just the youth, all of us, can consume those in small pieces and have them become part of our lives.
I think the more we get to know Wilford Woodruff as a husband, father, priesthood leader, all of the things that he was, the more we admire him and the more we think other people need to know this, because they'll get the blessings from knowing him and knowing how he lived his life and why.
Wilford Woodruff is church history. Without him, we just don't have the history of this church that we currently enjoy. It is remarkable what stirred within him, and so there's nothing more valuable to the rising generation than to come unto Christ, and Wilford Woodruff does that.
So we as a board and as a foundation are committed to taking the work that's being done on the scholarly side and making it accessible and interesting and meaningful and relevant in the lives of the rising generation.